What's up, YouTube? How is everyone? I hope good. I am back with another video, and this evening my video is going to be on what is a light worker. I am personally a light worker, along with many things, but it is one of my missions in life, and I thought it would be a great topic to share because a lot of people, when I mention that I'm a light worker, they're like, what the hell is that? And so a light worker is a special person with almost psychic abilities. Not all light workers have them. Mine are like in full force. It's crazy. To attune to other people, to what they're thinking, feeling, or need in order to heal. Here are 20 signs that you could be a light worker yourself. Number 1, you know that you are here on earth for a higher purpose, one that is related to any type of awakening or any type of transformation, your own life or the lives around you. Let me see. Number 2, you are highly intuitive and have wisdom about life since you were young. At a young age, you really started to notice this. Number 3, though you are connected with people easily, you connect with people easily. It's part of your purpose, but you are a loner at most times because it's overwhelming for you to be around a lot of people. It sucks your energy out. It just is really hard on light workers, and then if you're an empath on top of that, it really is double. Number 4, your young life set you up for a series of traumas, challenges, and other difficulties. You understand that these were not intended to harm you, rather than to awaken you and to awaken you to be the healer that you're supposed to be. Number 5, you are constantly on a mission to improve your life in any way, which is true. Number 6, though you once may have struggled with a certain type of mental illness, which isn't like mental, like crazy, that type, like say depression or anxiety or something like that, you have come to the understanding that there were circumstances rather than personal problems. Problems so to get others to see their own mental, emotional, and physical and spiritual health. So the things I went through, which I went through a lot of challenging times and a lot of depression, but it helped other people look at their own depression, their own, problems that they have, and so on. Number 8, you are naturally creative, that I'm way creative. Number 9, you are an old soul, which I am. I'm very traditional. Number 10, you have always been different than your family. Yes, I have. I never fit in with my family. My family was very mean to me when I was growing up. They still are. They pretty much have nothing to do with me, which is just fine. I'm over that. And we're typically considered the black sheep, which I am. Number 11, you are constantly coming into deeper self-awareness. I really hope that everyone does that, because it's important to always, pay attention to your self-awareness and all that good stuff. Let me see here. Number 12, you are extremely powerful and manifesting. Yes, I am. Number 13, this strong energy is both a blessing and a curse, and that's very, very true. Number 14, you are naturally drawn to ancient spiritual texts about energy. Number 15, you are almost in your ability to know exactly what others are thinking and feeling, which is very true. Number 16, you know you are here in this life to dissolve your old karmic patterns, and to break into a new level of consciousness and awareness, which is true. Number 17, your main objective in life is self-growth. 18, you feel a strong connection to nature and believe that it is the closest that we can get to becoming most aligned with Source, and I do believe that. And I'm very connected to nature. Number 19, at one or multiple points in your life, you experienced an intense spiritual awakening, very much so. Number 20, you can sense that you are part of a global effect to raise people's awareness and consciousness. One often referred to as and I'm referred to also to a front runner in the spiritual community, which that's the first I have ever heard of that, I'll be honest. Here are also 6 everyday traits that might indicate that you are not just spiritual, you are actually a light worker. Number 1, you are very sensitive to others, which is empathetic, which I am. Number 2, spiritual but not religious. That's me 1000%. I don't believe in religion. Number 3, black sheep or old soul, which I am. Number 4, a close connection to animals and nature, which I connect to animal souls and they connect to mine. Number 15, psychic sense, which is very true. 16, fearlessness. Well, when you have seen the things I've seen and gone through the things I've gone through, you kind of become that way. But I'm still, everybody has fear. And then I put, what is the difference between a light worker and an empath? Light workers are working to save the planet and save us from ourselves and take on pain, sickness, and other things. Empath is feeling the emotions of others as they feel them and feel our own. And then here is, I think I have, I don't know, I think 15 things that will tell you if you are empathetic. Number 1 is feeling others' emotions. Overwhelmed. Number 2, overwhelmed in public. Number 3, you get upset when you watch any type of violence or anything like that on TV. You can feel it. Number 4, know when someone is not being honest. Very true. Number 5, you have digestive disorder, which I have my whole life. Number 6, always looking for the underdog. Number 7 is people will unload all of their problems. They'll come to you for advice. They just really want you to help them that way because they feel comfortable, obviously. 11, creative. 12, love of nature and animals, which I mentioned before. 13, I don't know what 13 says. A need to be liked. We are like that. We're really sensitive that way. We like people to like us, not like us. Bored and we get bored and distracted very easily. That is very true. 15, always seeing Always, oh, seeking approval from others. That's true. 16 strives for the truth, which is extremely true. 17 likes to likes are we like our we like to be independent, and we definitely like our freedom. We don't like people to try and tie us down and tell us what to do. I really don't like that. Um, and then I have drawn to healing, which is very true. And that's pretty much it. That's what I have. I thought that would just be some information that I could share with you and kind of give you an idea, and you could kind of compare how you act to see if maybe you have any of those traits. I'm sure that you'll know right away, because when I started doing my research trying to figure out like everything about me and why I was so different and why I reacted to things the way I react, because people are just like, how can you be so loving and so kind and forgiving when people have done you so wrong? And I'm like, well, because I have faith in God, and I try not to hold grudges, because that's all it does is bring me down. And before I went through this past awakening, I really struggled with having a lot of faith in God, because so much had gone on in my life and I didn't understand why bad things kept happening. But my faith grew very strong during this awakening, and I mean, I rely on the universe for everything. I mean, to help me when I'm sad or happy, or I have a problem, or I am in fear of something, and you know, they don't let me down. I communicate, and they communicate with me, and you know, and when I do that, I want people to know that it is under the eyes of God. It's not the devil work. It's not the devil. And because I am a light worker, but I also live a lot in the dark, because I was raised in the dark. I think I've said that before. My family was very toxic, very negative. Just the devil was just lingering around for years and years. But that's one of my gifts, because then I can deal with the, you know, the entities and all that stuff. And but then also I live in the light also. But I'm able to do both, and that's the way God created me and wanted it done. So that's what I do. It can be challenging and scary, and you know, especially at first it was. So, but anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I really appreciate you liking and subscribing to my channel, please. And I'm sorry if I'm like stuttering, or like I can't talk. This retrograde has just got me tongue-tied and everything else, so I sure apologize. I'm sending lots of positive vibes, love, healing, many kisses, and peace like always. Thank you for stopping by.